Oh, hey y'all. Since this is a channel about growth and rejecting perfectionism, I just want to share a few thoughts with you real quick while they're fresh on my mind. 2 videos ago, I put out a video making vegan pumpkin cookies with my niece and my boyfriend. And I love that video. I honestly think that's the best video I've made to this day. I watched it multiple times, not just in the editing process, and I laugh every time. And then my most recent video was a makeup fail. But when I first started editing the makeup video, I was like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. Like, it's boring. This is a video about makeup and my face isn't even fully in the frame. Like, Imani, what are you gonna do? And I filmed the makeup video before I filmed the vegan pumpkin ones, but I put out the pumpkin ones first. And so in my head, I was just like, what am I gonna do? Like, how am I gonna put out this great video talking about the vegan pumpkin cookies and then switch and put out this terrible video? I can't do that. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna keep editing. Like, I had to decide for myself that I was gonna keep going. Kind of like what I did in the makeup video. Like, I looked terrible, but I kept going. And so today I want to talk to you a little bit about the process. Not my editing process or any process in particular, but just processes in general. Now, before you leave, I know. Every time somebody says, trust the process, I roll my eyes and be like, shut up. Like, I've been hearing it a lot more in conversation and just pop culture, like, oh, trust the process. But like, it's real. Trust the process. Of course, in both videos, there are plenty of room for growth. But had I not continued on editing the makeup video, I wouldn't have known how well it could be done. Now that I finished editing the makeup video, I actually kind of like it. I think it's kind of funny and it's a lot better than what I first started with. And so I say that to say, trust the process. Like, if I hadn't have gone through the process of finishing editing my video, if I would have just stopped at the beginning when I was like, this isn't good footage, then I wouldn't have had the video that I have now. And I wouldn't have learned how much I've grown. Because reflecting now, I see ways in which I have improved in video editing. Like, we would have just been stuck with a boring makeup video. But now we've got something better than that. Or like this video, for example. I'm gonna edit this and be like, oh dang, I should have said such and such a thing, or oh, I could have said that. But you know what? I'm gonna give you this video anyway because I mean this from my heart. So trust the process. You can do it. Whatever it is, whatever challenge that you're facing, you can do it. Don't give up. Trust the process. I don't even have all the words really, but I just know that you might need to hear this because I needed it. Trust the process. Trust the process. Go through it. If you don't actually go through the process or whatever it is that you're working on, then you might not know what you could have came out with. I would have never known that the makeup video would have turned out how it did if I would have just stopped. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. It's okay. So the thing about growth, and I'm learning this more and more every day, is that it's not completely linear. Like, growth is not just a chart with an exponential growth line, you know what I mean? Growth sometimes looks like doing worse than what you thought you were doing. You know, it's jagged edges and it's refining what you've been working on. And sometimes you might pay attention to one area. And I know this might be a little bit more specific to like video editing, but sometimes, you know, you might pay attention to one thing more than the other in one circumstance and then not pay attention to it as much in the next thing. So like maybe the lighting is really good in one video and then my next video the lighting's kind of bad, but my editing in the audio department gets better. Or I don't know, just you have to give yourself a chance. You cannot completely cut yourself off just because something looks like it's not going to be as good. And it's okay to not, I guess this is me addressing the perfectionist in me, but it's okay to not put out something that is as good as the last thing. Because guess what? People probably don't even know. You're probably paying attention to this little minute detail that somebody else is not even going to notice. And if people love your work or whatever it is that you're doing, or if they just love you, they're going to like what you put out regardless. So we're in this together. This video is for me as much as it is for you. Trust the process. My name is Imani Divine, just in case you didn't know. This is my channel, Just Divine. Subscribe for more encouraging content on the way, some funny laughs, more learning and growing, and rejection of perfection. I believe in you. Have a great day.